Okay, so today I'm going to continue. I was actually doing pretty well yesterday, and I'm not going to say I've been sabotaged by everything in the universe, but I was doing actually kind of well, relatively okay. Like I won 2 in a row, then I lost 1, then whatever. I was winning at some sort of better pace than normal at least, but then it actually disconnected, so I don't even remember now. As usual, I don't remember who the fuck I played as last or whatever, but we've had the concede bug where you enter a game and you auto concede even though you obviously aren't meaning to. I've had the other kind of some other bug. I've had the bug here where obviously we disconnect. Just my internet fucked up, or I don't know if it was something to do with the game. It seemed like just my internet overall somehow crashed, and then I didn't feel like doing it anymore. But maybe it'll get a little easier here towards the end, so at least I can push out and get to rank 40. Taco rank 40, right? Because that's really going to be what I can hang my hat on. I was once rank 40 in PvZ fucking Heroes. What is this ad that I'm seeing here? Build your effect run or die trying. This is all these fucking what is it even called? Like that airdrop thing, the fucking battle royale type shit. Ethos. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm watching an ad on my own channel. I'm view botting, but we lost as a smash, but I only lost because I disconnected. And here we have I mean, we go in sort of a fixed sequence, so it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. But yeah, we actually could have been on a great win streak. So Wall Knight. So now we'll go Green Shadow, Super Brains, and then back to the aggro decks. What was I saying at the end though? Oh, like how I did like a Lelouch Lamperouche type play where it got cut off because my stream crashed. Like that 6-cost card, whatever, that blows everything up, and it's like, what's it called? Like, oh, I destroyed my own forces just to... Wait, but that's not even a... Huh? That's not even a zombie card. It's like the 6-cost card that blows everything up. And it's like, oh, I destroyed my own ground forces to, like, how could you be so ruthless? Like, you're willing to kill your own troops to sort of do some strategic thing, right? Or like where Thanos does that, where he says, drop the Hellfire or whatever, and it destroys his own forces too. You get Taco rank 44. See, I don't know if we're seeing these matchups more because more people are up here now towards the end of the month, or because I'm higher myself, right? But either way... Yeah, this one has a little ice gimmick behind it, but you got to get it early. And again, this is like the closest thing to a synergistic sort of deck that I have. But the problem with it is... The problem is that you're not always going to get this energy, or I don't have enough cards to do with this energy. Like 15 out of my 40 cards are to do with ice. And like 12 of them are just 4 of these, 4 of the other freeze effect for 1, and then 4 of those. So we have the squash and like 2 other things, but that's pretty much it. I'll match what they do, and this would be perfect. So not only will I kill it, but you got to get off to this ramp pace, and then all you have to do is survive till turn 8, and then if they can't deal with this, that'll help you get there, and then you deal with the Dark Matter Dragon Fruit. But it's not as though in a game where even I've played 2 of them, I still fuck up, because, that ruins the whole thing, because... I played 2 of them and I still lose. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I'm trying to ramp him up with this stupid ass snowdrop, but he said this is the real ramp over here. Turn 3 fucking whatever the fuck. I mean, as a 5-cost card, that's pretty fucking good anyway. And I don't have any base removal for it, so the ice is only... Oh, wow. This guy is what I wish I could be, just with, the amount of ramp that we're gonna have here. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing with this. Holy shit, dude. What a great start, though. Like, what could I possibly do now that would actually win me the game? And the answer is nothing. I could get some base removal, which I'm not even getting. So we fucking... The Smash woke up and chose violence against Green Shadow. We have no fucking chance that you do anything there. Holy shit. See, some of these losses are almost kind of fun. Like, that was kind of a cool thing. He ramped it so fucking hard that's almost a kind of deck concept that I like myself, where, I mean, it didn't really take much. All you had to do was play the, you know, your Gargantuars cost 2 less, and then he had a whole bunch of them, and they're very efficient, you know, 5 cost. Basically, what I'm realizing is I'll never get past rank fucking 35, because anytime we go on a streak, we're getting derailed by something else. Like, we're actually getting throttled by the game and by the universe and by the internet, too. Like, at least give me a chance without those things being the reason why I lose. I can understand if it's something else. The Brain Vendor plus Badman Rising is an amazing combo that I love, right? As far as, like, if you get it, like I have an empty, I have an empty board, but I have one of those in my hand, and I top deck one of them, so it's turn 7, and I play 2 things and Bad Moon Rising, which would otherwise be impossible. Like, it's such a good way to try to catch up. Oh, here we go, dude. Everybody uses that card. Move a zombie does a bonus attack, but you won't be able to kill that, and it kind of sticks around too long. But see, let's do the count. Like, they only have one of them in there, but now they're going to immediately draw it and immediately play it. Like, how the fuck do you do that? Right, like, they might not get it for the whole game because they're only going to get so many in there. But somehow people have been exceedingly lucky with stuff like that. What you have here is a decent board to start. And all you want to do is, this is meant to be an aggro deck anyway, but I guess I would deal with that if I could. So now I'll just do it, even though you might say, oh, I should save it for Bad Moon Rising. But really, the game should be over by then. The whole hope is that, you know, you have such a good board. Not a good board, but you have a full board from aggro, just playing a bunch of shit quickly. And the way that you can do that is, that's one of those cards that just gets value for doing nothing. Like, in fact, it almost punishes you for losing, kind of like the block meter. I don't like how this guy's got the loser build. You get rewarded for getting hit because you get the block meter superpower. You get rewarded for me having a lot of stuff on the board and you not having anything just with that. Like, fuck off, dude. Now I'm gonna lose because I can't do anything. Like, fuck it. Move zombie does a bonus attack. I mean, you may as well. Like, I wouldn't normally care about that, but I have nothing else that I can do, so... more than likely, this one's probably gonna be the first to die. Like, I don't know. What you have is a simple ability to get him down to 4, and now I can tell you I'm pretty much 100% guaranteed to lose because... See, he's so worried about the board now, he might not be able to deal with Bad Moon Rising, but it's still going to take a century to actually get there. I'm still not going to worry about that. Like, am I really going to lose on account of magic beanstalks, or am I going to lose to something else long term if he has, like, AoE removal? That one little stupid spray can thing destroys me. Where, like, it destroys everything with 2 attack, 3 attack or less, or whatever. 2 attack or less. Of course. Now, again, do the mathematical probability. Getting one of them isn't a big deal, but could he have gotten... You know, bro thinks he's using Karnas's Brood over here, or some other similar Berserker Soul from Yu-Gi-Oh, even though it's not even a real card, and it doesn't work exactly like that. You know, the whole trick is, I wasn't trying to finish you off. I was trying to get you low, but then use Bad Moon Rising. Like, you'll literally be at 1 if you don't heal or something from this. Okay, well, that's probably not that big of a difference, actually. Or, wait. I don't even understand, though, because that could be lethal right there. That could be lethal. Fucking stupid-ass clown. Or wait. Oh, it's Gravestone. But it wouldn't matter, I guess, because it wouldn't have done anything anyway for me. Yeah, watch that Gravestone come back to fucking kill you. Oh, come on. This is like the moment of powerlessness if I could just play my stupid-ass thing. If I could play my Bad Moon Rising even with 2 things on the board, or here's exactly the moment that I'm talking about. If I get to top deck... If I get to top deck the... Look at this, 1 HP. If I get to top deck a little thing, a Brain Vendor, fuck you. Even that's relatively efficient if you could have done it. Now I have to hope that I get lethal from Bad Moon Rising if he also doesn't deal with the board right now. Like, it's so bullshit, man. Every game is like this, where... Like, what do you expect that I'm doing here? You know I'm going to do Bad Moon Rising, I guess, because... Okay. So, I could still get lethal if this transforms that into something with Bullseye, or Or even if I just get lucky and it doesn't pop the block meter, that's what it comes down to. I got lucky. RNG the game. Nice, fun experience. Like, even when you win, it's not fun because of that stupid ass mechanic that nobody likes in the history of the game. Go up, 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 move 3 zombies. Okay. Like, that must be collectively, like, not in the course of a single game. I do love what this deck is. This might be my favorite concept, at least, that I have, as far as, like, you have an aggro idea, and then if it works, right, it's the perfect, like, you know, I'm playing it, just go full face, full aggro, full commit, everything. But then, if it doesn't work, but you still have a few leftover weenies like there, then, oh, you finish them off with Bad Moon Rising, or you are able to salvage it. I love that concept, but it doesn't really work because it's just not very good. So, you know, that's a good problem to have. Like, it's just a last resort. You're not really playing for Bad Moon Rising. That's the whole philosophy. Because when I was doing that, it's like, well, I need a better deck to be able to play for it. Like, I need higher cost cards, better... You know, it's just not something I can build around right now. Okay, I like that play because it's very desperate and you're not really doing anything on the board. You're going to take more than you just healed for, so what's the point? I get people down so low so fast in some of these decks, but then it's just not enough. Like, it's kind of dumb. And we could even do the little... See, this is like my full commit. If I don't kill you in the next couple turns... You can heal as much as you want. As long as you're not getting board presence, you're not going to do shit to me. You got to actually play something out there. Probably the priority target will be this one or that one. Yeah, like what other kind of games could the PvZ universe make and exploit now? The IP for? They could make an MMO. They could make a detective game like fucking Among Us or some Town of Salem. PvZ edition or something. Or they'll do like some kind of crossover type stuff. I'm worried about not having played PvZ 2 though, because I thought this could somehow be amphibious, because I made that joke too, like Jesus Goat. It must have been transformed into that in the water, and then it stayed there, like with Rose's little polymorph type thing. Now the real goal is I'm putting a certain amount of pressure, so now if Bad Moon Rising comes about, move a zombie does a bonus attack. That's very worth it, given the anti-hero aspect. So now, the whole point is you're almost dead, but if it fails, we can do this. So I love what this represents. Right, I'm sort of building this deck up. It's not that good, and it hasn't been that good, but the concept behind it is pretty good. You can do this. I wish I could do this. Or... that's not amphibious, but it just has the summons that are amphibious. I mean, this guy's been desperation mode the whole game. Like, he's been healing. First couple turns, he heals. Next, now he does this. Like, it's not really going to work for... Oh, shit. No, but that doesn't matter. I've never seen that, like, actually work to the full effect. Where it destroys 3 gravestones. That would be insane. Right, just because I don't have that many, or typically people aren't gonna... I mean, I don't have that card even, but... This is good, bullseye, but the problem is that none of this is necessarily going to be enough. Oh, the healing, bro. Now he's going to have the Astro Vera shit. Certain cards, like, if you play a certain card against me, I have like a 0% win rate against that deck. Like, if you play Astro Vera, I can't beat you because it's just going to fucking ruin the whole game. Or if you play, what's that other card? The, Now, the bullseye will itself kill you, and of course you should... Oh, look at this Bad Moon Rising combo. Now, is there some possibility that Bad Moon Rising could actually fuck me up? Like, if I had bullseye and lethal, but whatever, dude. I'm not going to say no to it. This is what I mean. Like, my board itself is threatening, but even if you deal with it somewhat, like, let's say you use removal on this guy, I'm still going to get a Bad Moon Rising effect. Oh, shit. Okay, dude. Wait, but how did you not destroy this? I don't even get it. Well, the better play is actually just this, because you do have bullseye, so I hate to do it to you, but technically, Bad Moon Rising is not the correct play. Look at this, dude. Yeah, let me be champion with this fucking deck, dude. I like what it represents. It's a simple idea, but it has that sort of like safety net. How many days left do we have? 3 days, 4 hours. And of course, that's going to be the lifespan of this playthrough, one way or the other. I love it if, like, oh, the competition level just drops now because everybody who wants to be rank 50 is already rank 50 and they stop playing. So now I'm going to go against only loser clown tryhards like me. You know, just moron players who suck at the game. And so I'll farm them all the way up to rank 50, which is possible. You got to think, like, if the only people playing are, like, rank 10s, I could just farm them the whole time, right? But somehow we've seen more of a player base than I might have expected. You got like a 5-year-old kid in China playing this on his fucking phone under the table at school. Average player of this game. Oh my god. So now the game's gonna bug out and throttle me from winning because we're just not allowed to. Like, yeah, it's gonna fucking crash. Anytime you're doing well, like, dude, I'm only ranked 35. It doesn't even fucking matter. But you're not even gonna let me do this shit. Right, there is like some throttle mechanism. Whenever you're on a win streak, they're gonna disconnect you or they're gonna give you a tougher matchup, which I don't even mind a tough matchup because that's what we have to deal with anyway. Like, dude, we'll play it aggro, play it on curve, everything's good. I gotta maybe have more of a bias towards playing on the left, where sometimes I don't do that, but I have some sort of internal logic that I actually like turn lane 2 as the base neutral one. Like, I could play this amphibious, but often it's not really worth it to even do that. I guess I will though, but that's more of a mid-range deck prognostication. Like, if I'm trying to trade on the board or stop them from, you know, building a board presence, of course I want to play an amphibious on the board, because the likelihood is they're not going to play anything that's amphibious anyway, unless it's like that stupid magic beanstalk thing that we saw. Played an environment, bounce a zombie. Okay. You know, maybe I should have done that the opposite, but then maybe he'll get absorbed by the block meter. Like, you don't really know because it's unpredictable. But that could wreck him right now because you could take... Okay, that really didn't do much, actually, to be fair. Hopefully the chicken pops the block meter, I hope. So fucking stupid, this game, dude. See, like, that was a difference of 6 damage. You'd be down to 3 health, notwithstanding what the thing is. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered. Or no, it would have mattered because he wouldn't have gotten that because... I hate that. I hate the randomness of it. I'm not even questioning the existence of the mechanic, although I kind of am. I'm questioning, like, why does it... I mean, I could play with this to sort of play around it, but not on a turn like that. That is so fucking stupid, man. Why does it have to have internal RNG in a card game? Says the guy who likes Renounced Darkness and all these random cards in Hearthstone, but that's different. And in that case, I'm not expecting it to be good necessarily. Now I'm gonna lose because I need, like, every little fucking thing I can get. Right? It's always so tight with me that I don't have much breathing room. Like, why not just every 1 damage counts as a tick? But then it wouldn't make sense if you do, like, some ungodly sum of damage. Yeah, I thought that's what he might have gotten from the last. And even the superpowers are bullshit because they don't cost any brains or whatever. The problem that we have here is it's not really going to matter, like, what I'm doing. And in fact, this is sort of a waste, but you got to play it just for the sake of curve. Because of the simple oh shit. Yeah, this card is maybe a bit overplayed here now. I certainly think I'm going to lose unless we get some sort of crazy Badman Rising, but I mean, everything does have Deadly, to be fair. So that's not so efficient as what it could have been, but I guess I fear removal more than, you know, more than just them simply doing that. If they do like an AoE removal or something. I don't know what I'm doing here. So now if we draw into Badman Rising and we have this kind of board, we have a chance. But if I don't, then I'm probably going to lose. I don't know what kind of Solar Flare deck this even is. I can't really tell exactly what they're trying to do. Look at this guy. He's speedrunning the ladder himself. 49. I think you're man. I hate to say it. I don't think he's going to get to rank 50. I'm sort of comparing myself to them. Like, oh, pretend they were on a permadeath challenge too, but they're not. They'll play this game till the end of time. And this dude is still alive. He hit me with 5 shots, and he hit him with 5 shots, and he's still alive. So now we'll go here, I guess, and we could sort of bait and switch him a little bit. So we didn't get Bad Moon Rising, which is very irritating because that's the whole point of this deck. If I could have done it that turn, I would have won for sure, probably. But I like that idea of, like, you play Bad Moon Rising once, and then they get everything low. Like, they get everything to 1 HP, and they're ready to finish it off next turn. But then you play Bad Moon Rising again to effectively heal them because they'll transform again. I don't think that's going to matter too much. Or it's going to trigger the effect again, though. Wait, how does that even work? Wait, I don't get it. That would have become a copy of this, but then it would have transformed after. Okay, that'll save you for now, but I'm still pretty confident about this. And so you have the bullseye, you have everything else. They don't have a block meter left. You know, there is this card in my deck called Bad Moon Rising, and you may or may not realize that I have it because I just am not getting it, so fuck it. And I have 2 of them, in fact. Fuck off with these stupid ass notifications, dude. I download one chess game one time and they do this. I'm still not even that worried about it. And in fact, that's an excellent use of this card, but I still won't get it, you fucking clown game. Imagine that, bro. Imagine that. Holy shit. Now I could top deck it and play double Brain Bender Bad Moon Rising. Oh shit, I maybe am encouraged. All this healing is annoying, but this is going to be a sick play. The problem is it almost seems like a waste because I could have... Well, whatever. No, it's definitely not a waste. But it depends what they're going to do now. They'll have removal for all this shit too. Finally, we get it though in kind of a cool... This would be my first one where I get 5 if they don't ruin it. Yeah, heal as much as you want, dude. I want you to heal so it can extend your suffering. So I can prolong your suffering. And actually get all these cool, fun interactions that we're about to see. This is the first 5-lane Bad Moon Rising. And of course, we get something as sick as the actual Zombot as well to just rub it in. But, oh, I guess we kind of fucked it up though. We cucked our own interaction. In fact, this, as much as I'd like to delay his suffering, this is like a villain getting too overconfident moment where it's like, oh haha, I could have killed you, but I'm gonna extend your suffering just for my own satisfaction, and now I'll end up losing because of it. We just had like a Red John villain. Okay, dude, this is actually bad, but I had no okay. Actual villain, certified overconfident villain moment. But no, Zombot is still gonna destroy everything. I'm so confused even, but I still won't win this turn though. And you knew that was gonna happen, but you did it just for the health. Oh no, I guess it's not because of the double damage. I couldn't even see what I got from it, so I didn't even know what the fuck was happening. Like, I'm getting confused and cucked by my own interaction there. We get the Octo Zombie. I didn't see that we got the double Warlinda chicks. So this is a pretty good win streak that we got here. Okay, come on. Is this the fated moment where we get to rank 36 finally for once in my life? Because this has been a while. Just even as a psychological thing, like being hard stuck at the same rank for such a long time is very irritating. And it's almost inexplicable. I've been playing a bit less, but that doesn't mean I can't get like one single fucking rank. Sometimes it feels like it's just meant to be, like when you're winning these kind of things. So, like, you know, all these games have been tight, close. Maybe that one wasn't so close, but it ends up feeling that way. Now I'm going to lose to a bronze rank 9 because somehow this is the kind of shit that sometimes happens. Okay, you got a 2-2. That's fine with me. Sometimes, you know, you could say I should fish for a 1 cost, but then I might fuck up and get something higher. Now, that could fuck me over, right? Assuming they have some ice crazy meta synergy. I'm going to assume they don't have it, and I'm going to ignore that, possibly, at my own peril. At least you wouldn't be able to... Oh, shit. I'm going to assume it's just all randomly in there, but I could end up getting cocked by it, but it's the sort of thing like you just shouldn't worry about it, but also you could probably have traded in pretty favorably. Like, is he gonna have a bunch of ice effect? Okay. Move zombie bonus attack. Oh, did I misclick the center lane? Actually, I couldn't tell. No, okay. Not like I'm playing on phone, so I could use the touchscreen as an excuse for that. That was a good way to at least sidestep it. This is okay, I guess. You know, I'm sometimes impatient, like I'll play stuff right as soon as I get it, just because. Now I could do this, well. So we still got a good amount of damage in, but I am worried about this, and I might do this, actually. Alright, that's a little ballsy. I'm surprised he'd be willing to do that. That seems reasonable. So we're getting him pretty fucking low, depending on what kind of removal he'll have, or he'll just have a freeze. Okay. That's unfortunate. The bonus attack could kill you possibly in the next turn if I don't die myself. You absorb this one. Has 5 or more, which they don't actually have that. They almost would have been in range of that, but I've sort of overextended myself in such a way that there's got to be some crazy sick play I could make here where I may be relying on this guy a bit too much, because you're gonna do something and fuck me over. Oh, that actually does help though, because I can do this now. You're still gonna kill me because you know, how could I have possibly played around that? Like, you wouldn't have known what he was gonna do. Whatever. So now if I go on another 3-game win streak with the next deck, that'd be amazing. But that was at least a good signature streak for Super Brains, who has been not really all that good over the course of this whole experience, but we did see at least a very sick Bad Moon Rising play in such a way that I'll keep it, as I end up getting fucked worse on the curve later. Yeah, we're playing a couple low-ranked players, so it really shouldn't be that bad. I see I shouldn't care about it. I shouldn't care about anything. Just go full face, full aggro all the time. That's my whole motto. Not because I am that type of player even, but you kind of have to do what you... make the most of what you got, because... again, that's always a cop-out when you don't have better decks or better cards. It's more true towards the beginning of this sort of playthrough too. Like, if you're playing a card game for the first time, you should play aggro decks, because you're gonna get destroyed by try-hard clowns in the mid-range anyway, or control obviously too. So those decks always tend to be more expensive and harder to make. So he's gonna end up doing that to the face, but I mean, they're gonna end up, or I'm surprised you even did that. They're gonna end up out aggroing my dumbass. If there's a zombie next door, +1/+1, I almost don't even give a shit. But with 3 or less, that works out pretty well. To imply that it can't eat a Gargantuar, because it can't do that in the actual game. It'll still chomp at them, which at first I didn't realize that was even doing anything. I thought it was just trying to eat it in vain, but it does like a very small tick of damage every single time. So on some of those hard mode mini games, it would end up being residually good enough damage to actually do something. I guess we'll do that just to kill it. So health wise, I'm behind the curve a little bit here, which is unfortunate. Now this could finish that off. I think I have some bad habit in this game of like playing like way too fast all the time. It just has that like adrenaline quality to it, where it feels like, I don't know how to explain it, like, or you almost feel bad because it's such a casual kids game kind of thing, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't think a little bit harder. But like you know, I'm never roping, I'm never even taking I just play everything instantly. Like as soon as my turn starts, I just play it. I'm not gonna die here, but I'm pretty close. And so I'm okay with this, but this would be a perfect play where you get to, I maybe argue we should have done that to the face, but I assume they're going to have all kind of answers. So you're setting up for this, which is excellent. Just don't buff anything. I should get the 5 damage in no matter what. I'd be willing to do this, and that's an excellent play. And the reason why it's an excellent play is because that alone would be providing you with lethal, which I don't know whether he'll be able to deal with it or not. That's kind of a weird card to get from that, because you're never going to get the effect. Look at that. Lethal, simple mathematics. Even with your dumb block meters, not going to save you even with that. I guess it wasn't really necessary, but... Okay, let's get another couple win streak. See, we're feeling a bit encouraged between yesterday and today. We've won games at a much higher rate than we typically do. Even though I'm still stuck at rank 35, it at least shows you some kind of difference. Maybe the competition has changed. As we get towards the end of the month, people aren't being as much of a tryhard, or all the tryhards are already done playing, preparing for the next season, or whatever the fuck they do. Like, why is Captain Deadbeard rank 47? That doesn't represent adequately his strength in the game. I always criticize that in Hearthstone. Like, why is Big Game Hunter like rank 2 or 3 or whatever the fuck it was? Like, you know, it should go into some hierarchy of the highest, strongest cards in the game. Like, that makes sense, kind of. That, like, Zombot would be rank 49, and the other dude would be rank 50, Dark Matter Dragonfruit, even though arguably not. Because Dark Matter Dragonfruit's an 8 cost versus 9 cost for Zombot. And that is better, obviously. Zombot is better. The only way Dark Matter Dragonfruit could arguably be better is that he's lower cost, so you might be able to play him more often. You have the ability to not really do a whole lot here. To be kind of a waste. I'd rather ignore that and destroy something that would allow me to go face. Or I'd rather... honestly, just go face. Fuck it. But now, because of the block meter, that's going to seem like a wasted turn. And you may very well question that type of play, but... you know, I don't care about the 4-1. I don't care about what he's doing. You just can't worry about that here. This guy's a little bit inefficient when you really think about it. This is very good with a Berry Blast combo that you might be doing. So we're both committing to just going full face and ignoring each other. An unstoppable force meets an unstoppable force. But the block meter is the immovable object that we hate to see. Okay, dude. And again, think about how annoying that is too, because you're playing it for 0, so you don't even have to go out of your way to do it. And even though I benefit from it too, it's bullshit. Or like, oh, I'm a hypocrite because I use the block meter too. I shouldn't use any of those cards if I'm gonna, you know, complain about it. But it doesn't matter because, you know, you swim in the same water as the rest of them. Like, you have to deal with them, but I hate it. Well, this game's important because we're on a bit of a... wait, why would you even do that? Or that sort of telegraphing that he has removal for it, but it doesn't matter. What could I have done that would have... I guess I could have done the Bluesberry to kill one of these. God damn it, now we're getting stuck in place again. That was maybe my biggest win streak in a while with Super Brains. Hey Brad, how's it going? You love that game? Yeah, sure, we can play one. Let's see, who would I play as next? I can play as Infinity, I guess. Yeah, it does seem like it got a lot less competitive though between today and yesterday and today, because something's just different. So like the beginning of the month wasn't too bad, the end of the month doesn't seem too bad, but the middle of the month was where it was really difficult. To whatever subjective sense I might, you know, try to use that as an excuse, but it's really not. Username is the same as my Twitch name. Or what's yours? I could add you too. Assuming this doesn't bug out, which unfortunately sometimes it does. We won't be able to open too many more packs too before this is over, because we've got 3 days left. So it's almost inevitable that my beautiful collection with all the dark matter dragon fruits and everything is all gone. Yeah, we'll do infinity combustible, and then we'll do I almost want to get back to super brains, or I'd be happy just getting to 36, but like, your friend is busy right now. Why does it even say stuff is new in here? What would be new? It's just from that pack with all the shit that I already had. Yeah, I have 13 copies of that. It's just another normal collection. Yeah, I got it, but then now it says he's offline or something. Selected attack. Yeah, this thing can be a little buggy sometimes. Play one-on-one chat and you compare ranks. Yeah, I like how it lists them according to their rank too. It'll go from highest rank to lowest. But like, how does it determine here? I guess then alphabetically. It'd be so amazing if I went on some crazy win streak and actually got to rank 50 still, but I think it'd be more likely that I would get to like rank 40, and that would still be a good checkpoint, but it wouldn't be enough. Yeah, oh, I believe you. I'm just saying, it's funny how they show it like that. Like, it should just do it alphabetically or something. It's like making people look bad. Like, oh, look, your best friends are the people who are the highest. All these other people get buried below them. I don't know, like, most games don't really do it based on stuff like that, with how they would list something. Here, I'll play a game and then maybe it'll reset after that, I guess. Yeah, it's not letting me. It's showing like you're offline or something. Okay, rank 37 over here. Sometimes when you play a game, it'll reset. Or I'd have to like restart my client, I guess. You know what I really want is a game in which I'm able to get them to just disconnect. You know, I'll win because of that bug. This is sometimes better when you already have stuff out. I mean, it is obviously better when you already have stuff out there. So like now I could play this plus that together. I'm impressed by how much people are still amused by this game though, because you would think people have, you know, a lot of people who have played it for a long time, you would have already seen all there is to see, but the fan base is still so strong for it somehow. So that's actually perfect. I'm surprised. Why wouldn't you just play it there? Of course. Oh, this is still fine. When it reloaded the game, it unfriended me, really. Here, let's try it again. Rapid Brad 11. Reminds me of the Rad Brad for some reason. Instead of Rad Brad, Rapid Brad. Okay, we'll try it that way. Draw a card versus get a well, I'll just do that. So this is also another full aggro commitment deck. The only aggro deck I have that has any nuance is Super Brains now, which wasn't even originally meant to be an aggro deck at all. You wouldn't think it would be when you're kind of building around Badman Rising. Okay, we're friends again, and then let's see if we can actually... I don't get why it says they're offline. It's one thing if it says they're busy. Oh yeah, this is sort of a new addition that I don't even like. Yes, it'll do a certain amount of damage, but it's also kind of just badly statted. I guess I will, I don't know. I just don't like it. It seems too slow and too weak. You know, you'd rather have strike through or anything else. They're gonna be down to basically, well, they'll get the block meter too. Down to 5, no block meter left. Look how quickly we got rid of all 3 of his things. Right, it's only like fucking turn 4, dude. Oh shit, we could almost do that, or I could do it actually. Oh wow. Wow, I've never gotten lethal with that actually before. Well, I might still not get it if he clowns me. No. I spoke too soon. I mean, okay, forget it. Okay, dude, what a turn. It'll still be, or no, now it won't even work though. So stupid. Look at that fucking turn, like a full 180. He's still gonna be pretty low, but now the tide could turn quite a bit. Or I'd almost like to still have that in my back pocket for the potential lethal effect. We could do 3 in that. I mean, it's kind of redundant to even play that there, or could be a mistake that I'm kind of trying to rely on this, but it's no, it's not even, that's not even how it works though. And he has just infinite healing, of course. It doesn't work like that because I don't have the water lane full anyway. This game would be a lot more popular if they made another set plus a balance change. Yeah, or if they got rid of the block meter overall, I'd be pretty happy with it too. I really shouldn't even do that, but I don't know. I feel like I'm never going to have a chance to actually play it otherwise, so just do it. And I keep getting baited by thinking I'm going to get some exceptional play, but I'm just not. Normally you'd say, oh, you should use it on here, but it should be pretty much over, but I just don't know. They're getting way too much healing. This guy's pretty much useless now anyway, too. Right now, he'll have bullseye with respect to lethal as well. Then you have the strike through lethal. Then you have the chicken lethal. You have lethal in 3 different ways, none of which can be prevented direct, like with the block meter or anything. So Tomzilla is healing class. Yeah, but I mean, still, I don't normally see them have that much. All right, that was good. I am getting some pretty good quality wins here actually today and yesterday. Damn it, that thing's still not working. I don't know why it says X here. Like, I'll have to like reset my game, I guess. Hang on, I'll just relaunch. Yeah, I definitely want to get to rank 36 here if I can. Just in principle, like I'm gonna fail my challenge no matter what, but it's still annoying. Like the last week I've been literally at rank 35, so it clearly shows you I just can't, you know, even if I can somehow squeeze out a rank or 2, it's not like I have any chance of getting to 50. Or I would have had to play for such an obscenely stupid long amount of time. No, not yet. It still keeps saying like you're offline for some reason. Oh, there we go. Now it says the other guy's offline. You know what? Let's actually preserve infinity for that. So I'll do combustible. Just because whatever, we're on the good streak. Not that I clearly couldn't win this anyway, but he's in rank 50, probably has a rank 50 caliber deck. Even if he hasn't played in a long time. Yeah, I like how streaming this means that I have video proof of all the bugs in the game and all the, you know, issues that I have. It's like I'm playtesting the game. They should pay me for this. Because I'm offline, really. Okay, you try to challenge me. What is the event card this week anyway? Some pumpkin related shit. Oh, that's too bad. I don't know why it's like that. It says he's online. Let me try once more. That is so weird. They have one job in a multiplayer game to make the matchmaking work. Yeah, this does happen from time to time, unfortunately. Alright, let's go to do it again, Infinity. Come on, I just gotta win 2 in a row. It's not that hard. Give me one where they disconnect and give me one where I just beat them of my own merit here. It would basically be the collective work of Super Brains and Infinity that could have gotten me here. Little zombie teamwork because the plants have been kind of fucking useless, I guess. Yeah, I used to play Hearthstone quite a bit. Kind of earlier in its lifespan, but I still play it from time to time. Sort of just doing kind of gimmick and fun decks, so I don't really take it seriously. That, and then I've been playing Magic the Gathering for the first time, like since the last couple years I started playing that, and then I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. I've never really played Pokemon much. I sort of played that for the first... Look at that. Rank 1. Look at this matchmaking, dude. What the fuck is going on with the game? What the fuck is this, dude? Like, imagine if I'm a rank 1. Like, reverse the roles, right? I'm a rank 1 who's playing a rank 35. Isn't that fucking bullshit and unfair? Why should you have to do that? But in this case, it obviously benefits me. And I'm still gonna lose somehow. Imagine that. Oh, I'd be so mad. You would imagine his deck wouldn't be very good, is the whole point. Exact same for me. You explained my card game life, except Hearthstone, which I play regularly a lot. I want to play that Duelist 2, actually. I played it like once, but then I got distracted by this game, so I never got around to it. Yeah, I'm definitely a big card game fan, but I don't have too much time for them anymore. So this should be good. Here, the block meter is not really an issue. Or yeah, I played that Pokemon trading card game online right before it was about to go offline, just by sheer chance. And then I had to switch over to TCG Live because that was the new one that came out. It was just sort of a lucky moment that I got to experience that before it went away. I don't know how much you can do private servers like with card games the way they do with like MMOs, but you would think they should be able to archive stuff like that. Like if this game goes offline, I'm sure people would be able to have their own server where you can still play on it, or at least you should be able to. Like how they have modding and stuff. Because it's always a shame when you never get a chance to play those again. Like, it's just gone and it's gone forever. So you just hear people say, oh, it was so good, and they get to rub it in your face, but you never get a chance to actually play it. Which happens with a lot of online games, MMOs, and stuff like that too. But yeah, I've not really seen too much on the whole card game space with private servers and stuff. Now this guy doesn't have Bullseye actually himself, though. I always think he does. Like, I think he has Bullseye, and then he also gives everything else Bullseye if it has 2 attack or less. So this is pretty much almost over. We can steal his block meter, and we can... Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know why I thought I could do both of those for some reason. Should still be fine. You'll steal the block meter. You'll only hit him for 1, though, so I should have at least reversed that positioning. Rank 1 placement over here. But it... Okay, well, why would you put it there? Why would you put it there? He's, like, trolling. I mean, I guess he's doing it for the attack values, but... This was not exactly the right idea. This guy will have Bullseye, though, anyway, and everything else will get absorbed, so it almost doesn't matter. Or no, that guy has Bullseye, too, of course. Alright, that was not exactly what I intended to happen, but... Yeah, I remember watching the Pokemon show as a kid, and I actually kind of liked it just as a show. Like, even separate from the, like, I hadn't played the game, I don't think, any of the games, and I hadn't really played the card game either, but I just kind of enjoyed the show, period, which is a stark difference from a show like Yu-Gi-Oh, where even if you do play the game, you still don't like the show because it doesn't even follow the game accurately in real life, like to how the rules work and everything. So I would be able to finish him off just with this if you're able to hit him for 2 here, so that alone would be good. Or actually, of course, that wouldn't even matter. Or now it may or may not actually kill him, unfortunately. Because of the simple fact that you might get still absorbed by the block meter. But no, I always crave to play like the older versions of a card game. So with this game, I guess I'm not missing out on much because you have the simple ability to see that the game hasn't really changed all that much, or whatever limited, whatever limited amount of expansions they had would be basically Minecraft Bedrock. No, I've never really played Minecraft at all. But yeah, even like with that, I'd want to go back and play the vanilla server if that's what that is, or if there is some way to actually do that, like vanilla Minecraft. Like where it doesn't give you all the little tool tips and hints, and I want to figure it out for myself, which could take a lifetime probably to do. But that's how I like to play stuff, like really blind. Is this the moment of truth where we actually get to rank 36 for the first time in, well, ever, but I mean, after trying for like a week and a half plus. It's amazing. Like the first week of the season, I got to rank 20 pretty much. Then the second week, I got maybe to rank 30. Then a couple days extra, I got to, you know, rank 30 to 35. Now we're farming low rank players. This might actually be it. This might actually be the run where like something's changed suddenly, and now it's a lot less competitive, and now I can farm out rank 50, or at least rank 40 within the last week here. This won't actually work for that, obviously, but I better not lose to a clown like this, though. Rank 14. So I can do this, and I can do the buff, or I can move it or something of the sort. If you like put something there, I'll just pull up the rug out under him. What is Minecraft Bedrock, though? Well, unfortunately, I'll be costing myself my own bullseye, but it's still fine. That's what it kind of sounds like. Like maybe, oh, it's some old school classic server original version of the game or something. So I genuinely don't care about the 3-3, even though I arguably should. This is where I sometimes can be my own worst enemy, but it's okay. Still putting a certain amount of pressure. That, of course, had bullseye. And this is going to get out of control, but the game should already be over by then, I suppose. You could do, I guess I could do that. I could be risking something, because then I might not be able to ever get rid of that, but I just assume that he's not going to have too much going for him here. Or yeah, he's not even going to try it. It doesn't seem like my deck is all that good based on that. Like, this is just all a bunch of random shit, right? Is my deck really that much better than... It's more like a style of play issue, but... Holy shit, that at least feels good, though. We got over the hump of rank 35, and now everything is going to suddenly change from here. Oh shit, rank 49, though, to humble me. But see, now it doesn't matter. There's absolutely nothing at stake in this game. And the reason why is because... There's nothing at stake because... if I lose, I don't lose anything. I'm still ranked 36, like, with 0 stars, so... It's the least consequential game you've ever seen. But no, if there was a win streak bonus all the way through, I totally could have done it. Or at least until I rank 45 or something. That is very harsh and unfair that they don't give you that. The you know, rank 30 is way too early to lose that. You know, the mine should kind of work like it only does damage if the zombie attacks it. If you destroy it some other way, I feel like it shouldn't actually destroy the zombie. There should be like some loophole you can do with that. I'm not gonna worry about that stupid guy. I don't even care about tricks right now, although maybe I will later. That's okay. Wait, why did that go red? Like he affected it somehow. With that had nothing to do with that. Okay, this would be still more of a high priority target there. I do like overshoot, but I often don't get too much value out of it because it's just gonna die so quickly. And so we at least trade into here pretty well. This guy seems to have a good deck worthy of a rank 49, I guess. Everybody uses this card. It's like sort of overplayed, which you wouldn't expect to be too much of a surprise that, you know, everybody's gonna play the same things all the time because, oh shit. Fuck. Well, that kind of ruins me. Yeah, it seems like, oh, this is a nice even back and forth game, but it's really not because it's really not because of the simple fact that now I'm gonna burn out and lose and they're gonna have a bunch of shit, so it's pretty much over already right now. When you yeah, like that, like they're just kind of playing around with me. This game really represents that too in the biggest way. Like people say, oh, the meta's stale, the meta's stale. Like in any state of any card game, people are always gonna say that. But in this game especially, it's like you could count how many people have I played that have played this card that are possible to play it with the classes that they have. It'll be like 100%. You know, some of these cards, because there's so few cards in the game that everybody's gonna just use that. Not because it's so good even, but because there's nothing else like it. You're just gonna be so limited in scope of what you can do. Okay, dude. Okay, rank 49. We get it, dude. We get it. But again, that loss doesn't sting at all, except for the fact that you take away Infinity, who courageously got me here. Let's see if we get something crazy from a pack. But clearly, just the rate at which I'm gaining ranks now has been so... Yeah, let's just do that for the fuck of it. You know, even if I could make some amount of progress, it's going to be very slow right now. We would want that 2-cost one that everybody uses, or that is a very good card, but I don't know if I need it or not. The if I need like a second one, like who can even use that? Maybe just a smash only. Beastly. It is a good card. Why do I even have that healer guy? I guess one is probably good enough. Or what always makes it easy is if I already have another copy, then I would know I wouldn't want it because I could have already done it. Let's just do, wait, I was gonna do combustible, but then I couldn't because we were doing it in the friend deal, so I guess we could still do it. Like, or I would have assumed I was gonna lose that one too. Because I count that in the rotation. Oh, we at least had one final moment of glory. Getting to rank 36 is really... I should really make a point to try to get to rank 40, but I just don't even think I can do that. But yeah, that was a good stretch. An encouraging last couple days at least. We have the ability to... You could really do either one. I don't think the bonus attack is going to come into play. I don't think this is really going to come into play. The buff doesn't really matter. You get the little gourmet fucker. Now, would it be worth it to buff this? And the answer is, it probably would be because of how annoying that guy's effect can be, but that maybe was a waste. Don't be the 3/3. Okay. See, that's my mistake. I should have just let it go. This is also just another full aggro type of deck. And so you're able to realize that it's probably not going to go very well. Right, like stuff like this, you say, oh, you should remove it, but you should also not worry about it because you have, you know, you don't really care. Whatever value they get from that shouldn't even come into play before you already win the fucking game. So this thing is good. Or I could do this and something, but let's see what he does. You could maybe do it to the extent that, but it's too slow. Like I'd rather. Because what it could do is it could protect. Wait, what? Oh, I'm a moron. Okay, fine. Okay, that was so dumb. That was the worst possible thing I could do. I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be all cute if I play this here, and you know, now you get 2 of the 1/1s. So I don't know how good that really is, and it certainly wasn't worth it in the way that I was planning. So if this guy gets up to 4, then I could double his attack and maybe finish him off like that. But okay, that wasn't too big of a deal. +2/+2 in frenzy, and of course you do that stupid bonus attack. See, that's just me being dumb though. Like that was such a bad thing that I did, and he's going to almost kill my dumbass. Give me like the bonus attack thing from the block meter. Because now if I do the double attack, or if I do the, yeah, that could potentially win me the game, or, you know, we never get to the point where we can actually play that. It's going to be too obvious though, because they have that already there, so. And the frenzy is going to kill me no matter what. Or no, it's not, because the frenzy isn't going to kill me because that's going to trade in, but there's nothing I can do. Okay, now we're going to get hard stuck in rank 36. Let's just get back maybe to Super Brains or somebody like that. Kind of like end where we start. I would have been willing to go a little bit longer, but now you realize that it's just not meant to be, because you have, you know, whatever. We had a good stretch there for sure. Or you know what you could almost do is you could game the system. Like, I'm not the type to do that, but just go in. If you see somebody who's over rank 40, just resign and then move on to the next one, so it'll save you time, because, you know, just keep farming the, well, but it won't work until, it would only matter like that now, like once you don't have any stars. Otherwise you're risking losing them, or I mean then you're losing them obviously, so it's kind of a waste. We got the Yeti, we got the Wall Knight, we got the Yeti Wall Knight Smash. We could buff that shit too. Yeti Wall Knight Smash. and green shadow, I guess. This isn't even meant to be an aggro deck, so I don't know why I'm so eager to do that, but I guess we have nothing else going on, so I kind of want to do it. So we could do this for strike through, but it'll move even if you don't. Even if you do play something there. And of course it goes to the one place where we can't even get strike through, so fuck it. I'll still do that. I'll hit you for 4. And I'm playing it like it is an aggro deck, but this chicken is gonna 100 to 0 your dumbass over here. If only you could do some sort of amphibious shit over here. I don't even know what the point of this shit is. But no, I mean, even if I play perfectly, it's going to be really tough. Not that I have it all, but sometimes I feel like, you know, the mistakes I make are not going to determine the outcome of the game or not, but it's hard to say that too. You have, they're down to 10. I don't know why I was even exactly playing it like this, but you'll get, yeah, I don't really want to play it like to destroy something. I just want to do it, period. Wait, would that actually work if you play it on here? Will you get the 1/1s? It's not really being destroyed, though. I actually don't know how that interaction works. Strike through is okay, fine. I don't know what kind of deck they're really using even, but I'm trying to rush them down even though I'm not meant to with this deck, and I don't know. They would kill me with that alone. I don't have a choice but to play that. Yeah, I went on a couple of good win streaks, and all of a sudden now we got on a crazy losing streak. Like, why is that? Is it because of matchups? Is it because of... I don't know. Is it because you have the simple ability to... I don't know. Because I'm having to play as different heroes. Like if I just kept playing as those same ones over and over, it ends up being good. You get in like a good rhythm. We get Wall Knight. We get Wall Knight, Smash, and Green Shadow. We'll do maybe those 3 here. But no, we had a good little stretch there. That was actually enjoyable. And so I don't really want that. I don't really even want that, but sometimes you have to settle for it. It's going to be, you know, almost this is better, even though I don't like it. I won't even do it. It's better because of the simple fact that you'd rather get something out there still, but now we'll have a double bullseye sexy play turn 4, turn 3. I rarely get the effect actually off of this. No, that makes me seem like, I don't know, that's such a dumb play to make, just like nothing out there. Just to play an environment like that, but just because I don't have anything else. I mean, like the pot of gold is like a mechanic, not unlike the stupid magic beanstalk, where it's going to be like, oh, it's only good in like a long game, slow paced kind of game. Now there's a certain incentive for him to not play stuff on there. So maybe that's okay, but that's kind of a weak value still that we got. Okay, but you're using removal on it in such a way that maybe isn't worth it then if it is so shitty. See, I'm almost certain to lose this game because we've lasted a certain amount of time, but I don't have anything now that I can really play or take advantage of. Like, there is no late game play that I have here in this deck. Like a win condition, Badman Rising equivalent, Cornucopia, Dark Matter, Dragon Fruit, anything like that. You know, every one of these games I'd be able to play Cornucopia or something, you know, really good, but I just don't have it. Or even that stupid ass Walnut Bowling that's like, it'll do 18 damage to your face just like that, because assuming your board is empty there on the ground, but that is an insane damage value. Move a plant gets +4. Now, would this work like in such a way that it will get to attack you again? I rarely make plays like that, but that was kind of good. And now we get another one. That was kind of a sexy play, at least. I don't know, just assuming that something there would actually be able to deal with it, but not really. That's always the guessing game, like, oh, if it took away their brains first, you would have known that it's gonna be something, you know, you could guess what it is, I guess. Oh, Bad Moon Rising time would be the only thing I could think of that would be such a big deal. Okay. Strike through alone should pretty much kill you. Or even the little bullseye shit is gonna fuck you over. Okay, that still doesn't matter. Like, what, you got an infinite number of tricks, but none of them are actually doing anything for you. Even that doesn't matter. Now you get the little porcupine thing, cactus thing, I mean porcupine. Okay, dude, literal infinite tricks, like, we get it. Guy makes it take an hour just to do the inevitable. But no, it at least seems a little easier or smoother than in the last little while here, but it's still gonna take forever. It's so annoying, you know. It's not like I can't beat these people, I just can't beat them consistently or something. Where you have no, like playing Walnut, like an aggro deck is probably better. Or not really like an aggro deck, but you do have to end it relatively quickly. Because if you don't, then you get fucked by the fact that if you don't end it quickly, you'll get fucked over by the simple fact of being able to, you know, just not being able to... I won't be able to win in the late game because, like, yeah, what is my win condition? Oh, I'll play this and that'll totally win me the game, like on par with Badman Rising or something, but it's just not. Okay, let's just do this. Ooh. Okay, here you could do this and kill other shit with it. Or maybe I should do it here. I don't even know anymore. You can do it here. You can do the walnut. Assuming that he's not going to buff them any further. Even if he buffs us a little bit. Okay, I pretty much lose this one. Guaranteed already. Or again, if I could deal with their board once over now, I could maybe recover, but I'm not able to deal with it anyway. But like, how the fuck am I supposed to deal with this? What does Walnut even have in his entire collection that could deal with it? Not that bad, but you gotta go here, trade into there, and then you deal with 2 other things here. They'll hit me for at least 6. Okay, dude. Getting hard countered. But see, oh, he's in rank 46 and he's so good. But if you could have dealt with this board, I probably would have won because they might not have had any other answer still. Fuck off, man. Alright, we got the smash now, which you might question, why is he up here if I haven't played as him in the longest time? Because I was just kind of looking at something that I got, like the cheese guy. Primordial cheese shover. So we'll play as a smash, play as green shadow, and then I'll stop. We'll start as super rains and do the aggro section, which is always a good encouraging part to start at. So that is so annoying though. Like, now it'll take me another week to get to 37. Like, at least every rotation, I'll actually keep it. Every rotation of stuff is good for like 1 rank. Right, going through all 8 heroes should get me 1 rank between losing all of them once. But then you would think I shouldn't need to lose all of them if you are getting a rank. So you are trying to play a little more mid-range on the board here, but the problem with doing that is the simple fact that you don't have a very strong late game or win condition here either. So, okay, dude. Doesn't really seem worth it, but I have nothing else going on anyway, so that's fine. You have 3 left. So this is the kind of turn you can't afford to have. We're gonna protect this guy like it's for dear life. He's gonna summon something else again, and I'll kill it with this. Everything is reactive because I shouldn't have kept both of these at least. Sometimes I'll rationalize keeping 1 because you're gonna really want it later. Like my late mid game here is gonna be pretty strong, but it wasn't worth sacrificing something else for it. Like that I could have played earlier. So that turn 3 was really bad. That's pretty good though. So many of my plays just play themselves because I'm just playing on curve. Like, oh, I could just pre-move that shit. If I can use it, I will. If I can't, then I'm fucked. And it's a waste of a turn. You know, you have such a good 5, 6, 7 curve that should almost guarantee to win me the game, but who knows? Alright, this is still a good board. Let's see if that's going to be that stupid 5 attack in the middle lane. No, it's not. Or if it is, they're being very close to the chest and not playing it. So they're almost dead already. I feel like playing this in the amphibious would actually be better. There's a chance they just might not be able to deal with it. And of course with Frenzy, it's going to be, please be the 2-2. Bro has survived rain, snow, shine, fucking hurricane, everything. So that's not lethal even if both hit him. I mean, that was just dumb luck, wasn't it? Like if he had no other way of dealing with that. The Frenzy there is pretty good. You know, when you have this much health too, it's okay to maybe play it slower like this. Because again, he sort of telegraphed that, okay, he doesn't have a way to deal with it. Because if he did have a way to deal with it, he would have done it. Or maybe he got lucky on a stupid bounce. Okay, the frenzy alone should kill you unless you get the block meter, but then even if it doesn't, you will, or even if it does, you'll still die to that. Or no, you don't get it. Or no, it's the worst case scenario. Fuck me. Okay, dude. But you still are showing that you can't deal with it. I almost like this more still because I don't really need the healing, and yeah, no, maybe they're gonna rely on tricks more, but they can afford it too because they have so much sun anyway. He's gonna somehow. That's such an inefficient, shitty card too. Like I always say, but somehow people still like it. The +1/+1 is not worth it. You could do a bonus attack for a lot less. You could do a +1/+1 for a lot less. Right, so by combining them, you're getting a low value proposition. You could do this, and you could destroy whatever he has too. This guy no longer has frenzy, so is he gonna kill me with the bean? Oh my god. With the bean combo right here, incredible how this has all come together. You would not even believe that you could have possibly lost a game like this. Like, it's insane. How the fuck did that happen? It would have to be there, and it would have to be that you kill this too, which I'm not even getting the chance to do. That's so fucking dumb, dude. What the fuck? Alright, go to green shadow. I'm done with this shit, dude. How does that happen? Like, I don't understand. I always get these really good board positions. I get them really low. All this kind of shit, and I can never finish it off. Alright, I'll even... Yeah, maybe I'm fucking myself in the mall again, but then I get fucked in other ways, like... I'll get something even higher. Apparently, all my decks are top-heavy now, even though they're really not. Like, oh, I'll get rid of those two, and I'll get double Dark Matter Dragon Fruit in my starting hand. Yeah, just disconnect, dude. You know this matchup is totally fucked for you. Hurry up. And now you're hoping... I'm hoping I get the Snowdrop, and I don't know whether I will or not. And I think that basically... Basically, you have the ability to... Hopefully I get a turn 2 here. Either Snowdrop or a 2 cost, of which I do have several, but... You know, the card pull in this game is kind of amusing because, like, it covers every base that you'd think of. Like, it checks every box, but only once. So, like, there's, like, one copy of each type of effect or very limited scope. Like, oh, if I want to do 2 damage to the face, what do I have as this class? Oh, only Berry Blast. It's the kind of game that almost shouldn't have classes. Just remove the classes and you can just combine every card in the game. Then it would be far more interesting because you're not limiting yourself. You're not limited like the way that Pepe Julian Onzima says in that fucking Ugandan interview. I don't know why I'm just thinking of that. That's how a card game should be designed. I am not limited. I am not limited, the way she says it. Or he or whatever fucking... Should I call you Mr.? But I like how that interviewer does it, actually. He's pretty objective, and then you have the other guy come in. Come on, why are you wasting my time, dude? But yeah, I was talking about Chinese mobile games, And then right when I did that yesterday, my stream crashed, or my internet crashed. Like, China's gonna dox me and fucking DDoS me for talking shit about their mobile games and how they are the reason why it's such a expansive market there, or everywhere now. Why developers put so much effort and energy into it. You might think, oh, why would developers care about that? Like Blizzard and others, like, who are doing so well on PC. Oh, it's because there's a demand for it, or we're trying to exploit it because of China and other markets. Yeah, like the succubus in Hearthstone had to be changed because of the Chinese market, but it should only be changed in the Chinese market. But then, oh, they feel like they're missing out or something. I should almost just do this. This is too slow of a play, even as good as it maybe seems to be. But it depends what he does, or if he's even going to do anything. He's just going to AFK the whole game. Oh, I get it now why they can say Green Shadow is a female, because her little medal covers up her, you know, her little assets there. I guess could be the... I never knew that, though. I actually read it in the flavor text, and I never knew it was supposed to be a female. Not that it really even matters, but... That's okay, it'll survive, and we have a lot of freezes, so if I only got this stupid ass snowdrop, I'd be happy with that. Bro, what are you doing, man? I'm done after this one anyway. After I win, though, clearly. Yeah, you gotta get the snowdrop early, and it can get ramp out of hand very quickly, and that's the only real benefit that we have here, and we're not getting it. There is no leafy synergy. We'd have to do this first. Let's just do this and we'll freeze something just for the fuck of it. Just for the curve. Or I could freeze two things, I guess, if I really wanted to. Hurry up, man. I hate when people do this. Like, look at him try-harding at rank 16. Bro, he's just trolling me. Sometimes it seems like people know who I am too somehow. Like, I'll be playing a random ladder match and then they'll like sort of appear in my stream afterwards. But like, how do they know that? I guess because I'm the only one streaming the category, but it's not like my name has anything in it that would tell you I'm a streamer, like TTV or some dumb shit, right? It's just a regular name. Like, even this guy has YouTube, so I assume maybe he posts videos of himself playing this game, which would be validated by the fact that he's a rank 50, so clearly he's good, but... I don't know, this is just kind of frustrating. Bro, hurry, or bitch... Or no, let's just keep matching against the same guy over and over, and we'll farm him. Like, what are you doing, man? It's one thing if you disconnect, but it normally doesn't take this long. Right, where he's just roping every turn and stuff. Hourglassing, like I call it in Magic or whatever. Oh, look how fast that matchup was. I would almost hope it's the same person. Winner machine. Okay, what you want here is the snowdrop, snowdrop, snowdrop. Fuck off. I do have 4 of them in there, just to be clear. Or this guy's gonna have a type advantage. He's gonna be immune to freeze effects because he's already a fucking Yeti. Or like, we're playing the Smash and like, you'll be the Yeti by the time I'm done with you because, well, you know, they look so similar. So that's where how you turn into the Yeti. So we are meant to play on the board kind of with this anyway, but I'm kind of not doing it. When destroyed, gain a vengeful cyborg. You can do maybe this plus this plus this, but it's almost unnecessary. But let's see what he does. I could just do this in one freeze, or I could just do this in the buff. Let's do it like that. It's kind of wasting these freeze effects when you're not getting the snowdrop synergy, but also the squash. But I only have one squash in this whole deck. So even when stuff like that goes well, it seems like, oh, what a synergistic meta deck I have. But really, it's not, because it's just happenstance. Like, it's the best that I can do with the mechanic, but I don't have enough to really make it work. Don't be the 4-3, even though I will get the battle cry effect back. That kind of RNG at least I can deal with, but the block meter RNG is a whole nother level. Let's see here. You could move the other one, or you could move this. The leafy synergy will not come together. I always think of that as being leafy. I mean, when it has literal fucking leaves on it. Leave me alone. Move the zombie, okay. Not a big deal, we'll absorb that shit anyway. That's the only time when it's not RNG and when it's kind of guaranteed. That seems kind of like a waste, but I'll still just do it anyway. We'll trade into there, and then we get to, now we get the fucking snowdrop. Which is still maybe good, but, you know, we can do it, we can freeze it. I'd like to get the leafy thing here, but the animation is almost a bit too long from that fucking thing. I'll leave it for now, but what I can do is I can just basically have to use some hard removal on it here. If I get any. If I freeze something again, it'll be strong enough to even survive that. Or I mean, it already is. So they're pretty low. We're almost in Dark Matter Dragon Fruit territory. So maybe I'll freeze that one now. Even though it seems kind of counterproductive, but I hate these kind of turns where you sort of just have nothing, not enough room for everything you could potentially play. Okay. So it becomes a 5-5 instead of a 5-6. But why did it retain the 5-6? Shouldn't it reset to what it originally is as a base? And then do that? That's weird, actually. But that actually maybe hurt them because it made this less threatening like it was in the wall. Okay. You got a taste of my own medicine with the freeze. Even though Green Shadow doesn't feel like that's necessarily his thing. It's just... that's one of the many things he can potentially do. Or that thing will still survive, though, for what it's worth. Alright, what you need to do now is you need to figure this shit out. And you could potentially finish him off then with that. If you're able to, there should be nothing you can do here because it's a minion turn anyway. Okay, hurry up, dude. We'll do this. We'll potentially kill you with the block meter. Don't bounce. Oh, fuck me. They always have a fucking answer for everything. I was even saying they shouldn't be able to play anything because their board's already full. You could do here to try to subvert the damage there, but you could also... like, maybe I don't care about that, but that might have been better because you're gonna save this now, but it almost doesn't matter. You'll hit me here and then I'll get saved by the block meter there. But he has strike through too, so... I guess I did have to do it that way then. Because if the strike through got through, then he could have killed me here. With the 3 hits together. Winner Machine. I'd hate to have you fail to live up to your name. Bounce random zombies, so my board is pretty good. And if you play this here, you may be in very good shape, but I'm probably still going to lose somehow. I mean, just to strike through alone, it would do it if you... See, how is that going to help you if... I don't know. Destroy one of their nuts or berries. So you should be able to... You'll hit him for... Yeah, you should just kill him here because you'll have these two. As if you could have expected me to have double Dark Matter Dragon Fruit, but there are games where... There's at least a game where I played both and I still lost, or I played both even at once, and somebody's saying in a YouTube comment, oh, you lost because you shouldn't have played both together, and whatever. But like, maybe you're right, but I mean, come on. You would imagine that you should win if you're able to do that. So now I'll even keep it, but we want to make sure we get some. Yeah, perfect. Now the only thing I want is the ice superpower. Fuck off. Right now, this is beautiful because you get to, or you know, you could almost afford to do this because I'll probably buff it next. Well, that may be forcing my hand a bit too much. That I shouldn't have bothered. Right, there was no need to do that. Now I would have rather done this maybe there. That was kind of a stupid play. Now I'm buffing it sort of the wrong way. Yes, that card is dangerous, but it was a waste of a turn to do it. But now we'll do this guy, or we can buff it again. So we're going to be buffing it, but not even from the ice effect itself. So imagine that. We're saving the ice effect somehow. Oh, shit. Here we go, dude. Strike through, move it. Won't even kill it even with that. But you're not even interested in doing it. Why would you leave this shit around? But I guess you are an aggro deck, so you just kind of have to deal with it. And so now you have double the ice. I guess it's fine. Like we'll trade in there and we'll do this, but I do have the block meter still that will get triggered by the strike through. Hides in Gravestone. Oh, I guess you won't get the ice effect then. Or now this fucker will make me trigger the block meter. But see, it still might not. You could potentially have gotten one tick each. 2, 2, 1, fine. So now we have this guy available for next turn. I'll just do it for the fuck of it. Not a very impactful play. Now, if you put something to block that, I can move it out of the way, I guess. You would think he'd just have some base removal for it, but he's having trouble doing that. And now when you do this, he'll move it again, I guess, too. So I can't really play around that. Right, there's a perfect way to move this, but then it's like the double bait. We move that, but now you'll move this, so... It's just too convenient, but whatever. So we're down to like 5, so his health is still looking pretty good. Just oh shit. Oh shit. You could maybe do it if you get the block meter, which is possible. If they both give me like 3, or maybe not. No, it is possible. It is possible. Fun and interactive game, by the way. Fun and interactive. So now I would potentially have lethal, but you could freeze this, you could freeze something else, you could do this where whatever tricks they're gonna do are going to be... I mean, I won't be able to do that because... Oh no. That's such a perfect way to get lethal, is the fact that you didn't even have to do that. You could have just let me hit that and kill myself. For fuck's sake, dude. Alright, whatever. We made a little tinge of progress there. So just imagine, in the next 3 days, if I played like non-stop, all day, every day, could I do it? And the answer is probably not, but at least we got past the fucking arduous rank 35. Okay, see you tomorrow. Hey Jenny, thanks for watching. How's it going? Alright, so let's see what I can do. Yesterday I did pretty well where I got one whopping rank, but that was actually amazing how long I was stuck at rank 35. That was like literally a week and a half. So obviously that run pretty much ended there. And I won't say I really like gave up, but it was sort of like I was getting a little bit overwhelmed on time where I just wasn't playing as much. So the really bad precedent this sets is for my next series that I wanted to do, or that I wanted to finish, with Magic the Gathering, because that's going to be even harder, and I don't know how I'm going to have time for that. But it's very unfair to try to do this in a month, but that's just normally how these games work, because obviously, and I don't like this little stupid, I might turn it off actually, the like Twitch drops thing. It always does it sort of automatically, and then I'm too lazy to turn it off. But I don't like it when it's just a broad category. It should only be like for a specific category, right? Like with chess, it would give you a free sub to chess.com. At least that I can accept, is like a broad thing. But right, it shouldn't just be for everything though. They did another one like that earlier where it was kind of dumb. It was just like no matter what category you did, it would just do it. 5 Suns and cost for your last. Okay, so pretty much we've lost the run, so I accept the fact, but I'll still try my best. And it seems like maybe it's a little bit less competitive. I mean, we have 1 day left. Oh, I thought it would be 2 days left actually, because I played it yesterday morning. So now literally today and tomorrow I guess will be it. Right, today, and that's weird. I thought there was 1 extra day. Let me check who we played as last though, and then I'll go ahead and continue from there. So it's going to be I can't remember. I normally start with like the aggro deck, so it'll probably be like Super Brains or somebody. But yeah, this has been kind of a crazy series, and it's a pretty fitting end. Basically, the way I could frame it is like, play the game for a year as a first playthrough free-to-play run. And if you do that, then after a year, you have to try to get to rank 50. And I mean, I guess if you do it earlier than that, that would count too. You would win, but you have to get to rank 50. And if you don't, you have to do your account. Basically, so with the whatever I got over the course of the year should be enough to do it, which arguably it almost is enough, because I've got a lot of really good cards, like, you know, double Dark Matter Dragon Fruit. So I lost as Green Shadow, and now I lost as probably the Smash. Yeah, okay, so we're on Super Brains. That's actually a little bit odd. Normally I start with like Solar Flare and stuff, but I guess Super Brains is an aggro deck now anyway. Hey Basilesque, how's it going? But yeah, this is closer to the end of the season than I even thought it would be. For some reason I thought I would have 2 more days, so I literally have today and tomorrow. So I'd have to get like 8 ranks a day, or something like, what am I, 7? I conceded. Well, good thing I'm at, oh, here we go, dude. Here we go. I was going to say good. Now, I'm not going to count. I mean, that's a bug, dude. That's a bug. But it does count. That's such bullshit. That does count as a loss, technically, because that's so unfair, man. Fine, I'll skip it. I don't want to, like, cheat my format that I have to switch the hero every time I lose, but that's not fair when I get a bug like that. Diamond, yeah. I've been a diamond for a while, but I can't get past, like, as soon as I got to rank 35, I just got completely hard stuck. But like getting to rank 30 wasn't actually that hard at all, but after that, because now I no longer have the win streak, so I can't abuse that, and so, you know, you got to win basically 5 in a row or whatever, some denomination. Whereas before, it's like, oh, I could just win 3 in a row, and that would get me a rank, and then I could lose as many as I want. Will I watch the stream tomorrow? Oh, is there like some big event happening tomorrow to do with this game? Like the big tournament that gives you $500 if you win, that I've heard so much about. the only probably major thing this game has going for it. I'll be too busy playing it myself, so I probably won't watch anything. But no, I kind of went out a little bit sad with this. I thought I should have put in a bit more time. Even if I fail to do it, it shouldn't be like this. I should stay up all night and play this game, but I'm just too much of a lazy clown and I'm too tired, so I can't do it. I did that for chess, not really staying up all night, but like just taking a day off work and breaking up with my girlfriend and, you know, quitting my job and just literally playing chess 12 hours a day. Like that's what you would have to do to do a challenge like this, or to... But I had to do it. It was worth it because I had to do it to get to rank 50 in PvZ Heroes, or I had to do it to get to 1700 rating in chess. Like, your English is bad? Oh, you're fine. You want to play a game after this one? If you're on. Look at this guy at 49, 47. Yeah, you man is actually going to fail his challenge. Not that he's really doing it the same way, but just like he's going to fail to get to rank 50. Which is kind of sad when you're that close. Like, dude, 47. I really, you know what I want? I just want to get to rank 40. If I just get to taco rank 40, I'll be a happy man, because at least that's some sort of moral victory that we get. I think it's easier now because like everybody who's really somebody in this game would already be there, so we can exploit the fact that all the tryhards are already out of the thing, I guess. But I don't want to get overconfident with that. But what you can do is you can probably right, that's quite a strong play, and of course it's still not going to work particularly well with this, but this is one of my favorite cards in the game, actually, but I just obviously don't have it. So he's very low, but the problem is, depending on what we get from that, that's actually not too bad. Or wait. Oh, it's the fact that you hit it twice. Okay, I forgot about that. Are you serious? That is kind of a broken interaction, but I guess it's my fault, but I didn't know that he was going to do that before I played it. The Astro Kato could help me almost win, but the Frenzy there is pretty tough. I was just talking trash too, like everybody who's really good at the game is not going to be playing, but I'm literally just going to die from that alone. Like, I'm already dead, right, just from 5 plus this. I could get super lucky, and this guy could only trigger like 1 tick each. Therefore, his block meter wouldn't trigger, but I would still lose because that wouldn't be enough damage. But I love that. Did you see how this session started? Like, we have 1 day left, and I'm gonna try to stay up all night, let's say, to try to get to rank 50. I played the first game, and what happens? Oh, you conceded. It bugs out and I lose as Super Brains. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, it's just... I'm not going to use that as an excuse, but like when the game is literally sabotaging you. Hey, Metalin, how's it going? Pretty good. Okay. Rank 30, not too bad. But no, I love that. It hasn't happened actually that many times, so I can't really complain, but... And I did sort of remake all my decks for like one final iteration, but... This is the moment of truth. Can I get 14 ranks in the span of a day when I couldn't get like 1 rank in the span of a week? Like, clearly there's some mathematical issue here. Even if the competition is substantially easier, I just have nothing to say. Like, I did what I could. But no, that is sort of a philosophy that I would have in the past. Like, sometimes you have to compensate with time. Like, anybody can be good at chess or something, you know, if you just put in enough time. How long have I been streaming? Like, in general, a pretty long time. I had an old channel way back in the day, like from 2013 to 2019, so that was like 6 years. And then I quit from 2019 to 2021. So then 6 years plus maybe 3 more. from 21 to 24 now. I've done all kind of weird stuff. I started off not even doing gaming stuff. I would do like debates and different things. Bro thought he was Destiny. And I did actually really like Destiny and kind of model some stuff after him. That's great, I guess so. I probably shouldn't have stopped though. Okay, this is good. See, this looks like an easy win, but it depends what kind of high-level stuff they have coming up. Whenever you use this card, this is the mark of a bad player or like a bad deck, because I have that in my deck. That's how I know. It's just not something anybody serious would actually use. I don't know if I should even worry about doing that, but this is the one thing I hate about the zombies, that they sort of end up flooding their own board so much that they have nowhere else to go, like with no team up or nothing. Oh no, this looks like a pretty comfortable game though. Right, like whatever they're playing does not put any fear into me, but then it could be famous last words. Yeah, who do I really think is suitable to go on a really good streak here? And probably Combustible always comes through. What do I think about emotes and panels? Yeah, I've been kind of lazy about doing that, actually. I had some in the past that I was going to try to redo or remake, but I completely forgot how it works, so I've just been sort of lazy about it. I had a lot of them like related to chess, actually. Even though I didn't play a lot of chess, just it was something kind of weird. I was sort of known for it, I guess, because nobody else would really stream chess back then. It was before the whole chess boom of, like, you know, all these Alex Botez and others. But yeah, I haven't really done much with that here. I don't know if they're like maybe stricter with it too. Like, oh, there's some propriety to it. Like if you do a certain thing, you have to make sure. I can't remember. Like there's some all more rules to it now that there weren't before. No, I'm not an artist, but I do have some pretty cool channel arts that I usually come up with the idea and then have somebody else make it for me. But yeah, I do have some pretty cool ones. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what the point of this is. Make a 1-1. I don't even know what I want to do with this. That's great. Or yeah, like it's funny. I would come up with like a piece of art for like a single episode of a playthrough. So like I'm playing Hearthstone. That was funny. Like on my old channel, I'm playing Hearthstone every day, and I don't have an art for it. I just kind of do it, and then I'm playing like a single episode of a single story game. It's like I'll make a piece of art for that one episode, one stream basically, but I won't make one for a game that I play like every day in Hearthstone, like equivalent of this. I guess I don't really have one for this. It's just like a basic thumbnail. I guess I had some for PvZ hard mode, but okay, this should be an easy win like I was saying, but I'm not too sure. Actually, I'm an artist. Do you like to see some of my work? Sure, I'd love to. Thanks for, I think I heard a follow notification, but I actually didn't see it pop up. So if it was a follow, thanks for the follow. That was weird. I swear I heard the sound. Okay, let's see. Go here. This middle lane has just been dumb the whole game. I should easily win, and I especially should win because of this. I do love the aesthetic on this guy so much. Yeah, I do have a Discord. Oh, thanks. Yeah, maybe my chat bot's bugging out then, because normally it says it in there. Yeah, here, I'll show off some of my art even, just since you mentioned it. These are like some of my, let's see what we have. Okay, that's nothing special. That's nothing special. That's nothing special. Those are just more like YouTube thumbnails. Yeah, like this is my style. Like I'll come up with, this is for PvZ hard mode. Thanks. Like it has like a story behind it that it's PvZ hard mode. I'm doing a world first clear, whatever. And it's like, I'm too lazy to farm out the 80,000. So I just keep beating my head against the wall trying to do it. And then I eventually do. Or like, that's not really special. This is the motif I actually want to use on my channel for like every playthrough I do. Like where I have if I do like a story game, I want to have the main character shushing because it's like my channel icon. So that one I like as a concept. This is like me getting drunk when my pet dies in Hardcore Classic. It's always like some story event that triggers an idea like this. This is like for Yu-Gi-Oh! Whether it be, you know, Master Duel, Duel Links. Basically just that episode where he's going against Panic and stuff like that. This one is like when I'm an Alliance player playing as a Horde player for the first time, Horde character for the first time. Let's see what else. This is like if World of Warcraft was a detective game. This is the Hearthstone one that I waited so long to finally do. What else do we have? That's kind of, it's kind of okay, but nothing really special. Just to kind of show like, it's like Space Jam with chess. Like if you lose the chess game, the world's gonna be blown up or something. This is a similar Hearthstone one. This is for Skyrim. This is for this one I kind of like for Pokemon Y, because I'm sitting there the first episode watching the stupid TV the whole time. That pretty much sums up my style of play, like how slow and methodical I'll be. But this is going to be a great playthrough of the game. Oh, also, I'm going to be so OCD that I sit there for like literally an hour at the first hour of my playthrough watching the TV and every single thing that comes on. This is Magic the Gathering, which is pretty shitty actually. I guess that's pretty much most of the ones I have. Can you share your Discord? Yeah, sure. 1 second. Here, see if that works. Otherwise, I'll have to figure out some other way to do it. So let's see. The only dude who got to rank 50 this whole time that we know, at least, is that guy. And he's been there for a while. It feels like he got there at like the midway point of the month. Right? Like he's just been chilling now. While everyone else is absolutely tripping over themselves to try to do this. But no, it seems substantially easier now, not to jinx it. Like in the last couple days, compared to what it was the week before, where like I just could not do anything. So the beginning of the month, the beginning of the season, and the end of the season are the two easiest times. The middle of the season seemed like the hardest part. For whatever reason, I don't know how to explain it exactly, but... Yeah, sure, no problem. Send me a request? Sure, I'll check it when I'm done streaming, yeah. Let's see what we got. So this is... I forgot why I even put that in there. I don't even like it. I don't like any of this, in fact. A lot of these cards I wasn't even using. For a while. I'm just kind of putting them in here just as the last gasp to see what I was doing evidently wasn't working anyway. Oh, see, now it said it in chat. That's so weird. So yeah, we got this guy. Could kill a little dinky mushroom. I never really feared Nightcap. Nightcap's a bit of a clown, and nobody ever even uses him. He's like the least seen. I should just go face with it. Honestly, I don't even care. This is an aggro deck, dude. It's an aggro deck. Everything's got to be face. Face or bust. Yeah, Nightcap's like the worst hero in the game by my view. Or there's probably somebody else who you see even less that I just forgot even existed. But no, it's been a pleasant surprise with the aggro dynamic of my deck. Or my aggro decks have done so much better than my other ones, which makes sense because that's actually not a bad play because you'll kill both and then you'll still keep going. Well, that maybe didn't work out too well for me. In fact, that might almost kill the cowboy before you even get there. But I hope I just absorb it all to my face. And that is a pretty sick board considering that effect, but I think the cowboy could still survive. It's still possible, right? It doesn't have to hit this. Or no, I fucked myself because now the cowboy won't do it. God damn it. Well, I guess he was... No, he wasn't going to die, though, because he would have still done it. Oh, no, it worked out. It worked out. But no, it didn't, because he didn't get to do... He didn't get to do the attack because of that. That was a very confusing turn, I must admit. I don't know what's going on, even. Alright, that's good. I don't know what happened there. It just randomly crashed, which that invalidates the whole playthrough because I could have cheated within that 5 seconds of me not being on stream, and I had to make a move because I had to make a move. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to. I would have flagged basically a turn. So I'm somehow not winning yet still, but it's okay. You could freeze the plant there. Like, this is going on for a really longer time than I like, and just in general, that's not something I like, but also, especially with an aggro deck. Loses their brains. I guess I could freeze that one. And so I'm probably going to lose now, actually, believe it or not. And it seems unbelievable, but there's not much I can do. Even then, like, I'm not worried about that. Like, right, I shouldn't care about the fact that I can give one of them strike through. I can give them more damage. I could do this. Like, there's so many things I can do. Let me think about it mathematically. Why does that even matter, dude? Give this strike through, which doesn't even make a difference. You could just do it like this. Give it 5 and then go face. And now there's just mathematically nothing you can do. So he's just dead unless the block meter. Okay. It was certainly possible for the block meter to do that at least. Yeah, everything is actually crashing right now with respect to my stream crash, my game crash, or I guess my game didn't crash, but I sort of auto conceded, which is incredibly stupid. Right, like that's some well-known bug that other people were complaining about too, but it was showing like the Archimon thumbnail in my thing for some reason, even though I showed it for only a second. My whole phone is bugging out now too, where I'm trying to watch this. Okay, let's try to focus here. I don't know if I really... Oh, imagine if I actually salvage it though. Like if I go on a really crazy streak, maybe I will try to like stay up all night and do it. I'm just not really in the mood, but I don't know why I suddenly feel like I'm making progress in ways that I typically don't, though. Like something's just different these last couple days. So even if I'm... when I finally could make progress, it's not even to my credit. It's just, oh, the competition's a little bit weaker because it's towards the end of the month, so nobody cares or something. Now, this I generally consider to be a pretty bad card. And so I don't like it, but I'll still do it, and I'll do it somewhere else still. I don't really care about those dinky 1/1s. But yeah, that's not a card that I have ever used before, and it's not a card that I would really expect to use in my aggro decks. And so it's kind of a weird choice. You can reveal that, you can kill that, you can give it 2 attack, or it would make more sense to actually give it to that one. This is actually pretty good for an aggro deck because you're going to keep doing that, like where it's going to be just like an endless supply of value for that. Everything is so expendable that you'll kind of have a revolving door of stuff to use it on. But a lot of the time when you do the environments, it's just to try to counter what they're doing with respect to whatever else, I don't know. You got the Frankenstein Gargantua right on cue. Just keep going left to the left to the left. Whatever that song is that you could use as the aggro deck basis in this game, right? There's always like a left bias that it's better because you're gonna hit them first. Like, it's a pretty simple concept, but if they have an infinite removal like what they're doing, in fact, I almost prefer this because you get to really fill up the board in a spot like this. There should be something like that that's even better for like 8 or 10 that like fills up the whole board, right? Well, I guess cornucopia, but not, it's not exactly what I was thinking. Let's actually do it this way just because I don't know why I really would care about that, but yeah, like cornucopia will fill up your whole board. Bro can't even stream it for 30 minutes without losing to a crash or something. Look at that turn, dude. The paradise thing is nuts. Wait, but isn't it at the end of the turn? So or I guess I actually could have killed one of them because I could have killed one of them in terms of, you know, basically the execute aspect. So now I'm pretty much gonna lose, and the reason why I'm gonna lose is because I could do that, like I could do that. Or, you know, I even fucked up in that sense because I should have done that. Yo for 4, like how did you know I would have had perfect lethal otherwise? I should have had this ready to do. Okay, they had lethal a number of different ways anyway, so they're kind of just doing that, I guess, as a BM play in a very general sense. So that kind of breaks the little momentum that I was having and all the cockiness that I was presenting to. But no, that's a sign of our collection, despite having some really good cards, and I can't complain, but I don't have a single strategy deck that's actually complete. So that shows you at least some lacking that we have here. I'm not really happy with this hand, but it's okay. So now in this case, you got to subvert the left side a little bit. And the reason why is because, yeah, I could kill that, but I don't care because we got to go full aggro. I'd rather use this later if I have to, but I probably still won't even bother. We go up on the top here, which is not a bad value card, but not really, not really exactly what I want in this kind of deck anyway, but okay, his bullseye is going to get a little bit out of control, but I can easily kill that with our little trick here. We can just do the same thing again, except I don't need to. The bias could still be to put a certain amount of pressure down, so don't even worry about that fucker, even though he is very deadly. Even if you imagine if his attack value translated to that too, do X damage, where X is your on top of his attack, right? His effect also could be based around that. So I will be very happy to use this next turn here, even though I'm taking a lot of damage. And overshoot. I'm still going to ignore everything for now and just let him do that. So it is, when played, conjure a dancing card, he gets overshoot to +2. And we have the Berry Blast as a potential finisher here, where they are pretty low, as am I. So now we get the stupid ass block meter to contend with. So maybe I should just berry blast that and just go here, and then mathematically they should be dead, but I don't know. And the overshoot is almost gonna, oh no. Wait, but they already played everything, so what does it matter? Or imagine if it like goes over the top, like they already have one bar left only, so it'll go over and trigger it in one shot. So the strike through there would almost kill me. I'm pretty low on health. In fact, if it went in the water, I would have died. The problem that we have is we need one more thing. One more hit here, which could be a berry blast. And okay, I could get the block meter. Oh fuck, I could have gotten the block meter and the extra attack thing and all kind of shit. Well, there goes the momentum and the whole whatever vibe that I was going for. Now it's all down the drain. Go back to the Yeti. All these formats baked into here, which I do enjoy them, but doesn't necessarily mean that's a good thing. Is it prevents you from getting in really a good rhythm with any of them, or even especially with respect to the you know, picking like the best deck and committing to that or something of the sort. That is really dumb though. It like crashes after like 20 minutes. Like we get a rank 8, which again you might think, oh, that's part of why it's easier now, but you would always get weird matchups like that anyway, so it's not really relevant. But I mean, look at that busted matchmaking. To whatever extent you want to read into it, it's just real. Okay, dude. Now, is that because they're rank 8, or is that because of the bug that we just saw, where, you know, like I just lost to start because of that? So it's kind of good karmic justice that we get back. But I've lost to a number of low-rated players, so it doesn't really matter. I wish I just had the energy to do it just one time, but I just don't. Like, just stay up all night and just make a run for it. I should have been doing this from earlier on anyway. So let me... Sometimes I'll keep some higher cost card like that just because, you're like, oh, I'm going to crave it later, so I may as well keep it. But now this is always very good because... It's always very good because you're going to get good value. It almost makes me think like I shouldn't worry about it yet, because it's going to be too good value. The thing is, both of these are going to be kind of a waste, but I like the fact that, you know, this could be much better value later if they do the untrickable one or something of the sort. That should almost get double bonus since it's already a gravestone too. Like, it doesn't even have to do with the environment. So I'll do it because I'm not going to just not do anything. But I could destroy that, which is okay value, but if he has something better... So now you'll get to choose, which of course that one is better. And I'll get the 3 damage into here, even though it doesn't matter because of the simple fact that... It doesn't matter because of the simple fact that this isn't an aggro deck anyway. But we could do this. It seems kind of like a waste though. But this is the kind of thing that works pretty well here, because you have the simple ability to hit as many nuts as you want and just do it because, you know, whatever. Oh, fuck me. Well, that's one of the best possible things you could use that on too. Hey, pretty good. Although I have been sort of stuck in place for a while. How about you? But this is going to be strike through. This is going to be okay. Yeah, only 14 more to go in literally like 1 day left to play. Here we go, the suboptimal garbage card again, which shows you the deck you're going against is not very good. Hey, welcome back, Basilisk. My stream crashed. Okay, we got this. I don't really like the spot that I'm in right now because I have nothing really going on. I need something higher cost. Now I'm gonna wish I would have kept some of those higher cost cards in my starting hand, but I got sort of lucky there, but also kind of a bad curve turn nonetheless. Yeah, we can do one after this, sure. Okay, you move that there, everything's fine. We can kill that. Nothing really that threatening that he has out there, though, so I almost have sort of outlasted him in a way. I don't mind even doing that. Maybe I was hoping to get rid of the 4/4, but he could have just replayed it. You have some sort of vague chance of rushing him down here, but I don't know if I'll have enough to finish them off. Like, this is a waste of a turn. But I don't even care about that because... playing zombies, it doesn't matter. Either one. If I play as zombies, it'll have to be the Yeti because I'm clearly going to win this game. And if it's going to be plants, then it's going to be... who would be next now? It'd be Walnut, I guess. That's a good way I can sort of reorient the order of them. Like if I play a viewer and I play the opposite side of what I'm playing on the ladder, then it somehow counts in a different way. Like... this is kind of cute, but it doesn't actually do anything for me. Or no, you should do it like this then. But now, is he going to have an answer for something like this? Is he going to have a heal? And I have no idea, and there's nothing I can do about it, even if he does. It makes it seem like you can play... It makes it seem like you can play like while you're in the middle of a game. Like I can challenge him there and I can multi-box. The problem is he's done pretty well and I'm actually pretty low now too. I just have to hope he doesn't have an answer for that, but he obviously will. Even if he just has a way to block it. It wouldn't really take much, dude. Damn it, just when I'm bloviating that, oh, look how easy this is going to be. I swear, the game actually tries to throttle you like that with that bug. Anytime you're doing well, you're on a 2 or 3 game win streak, we can't have that, so it makes me concede on the spot. Could still get saved by the block? Okay. I guess maybe not from both of those, but if what I got would have saved me. Somehow it always bugs out when I try to challenge them. Okay, we go here with Walnut. So he's rank 15, which is not... Don't be deceived by that, though. Doesn't mean he can't beat me. I've lost to a number of rank 15s on the ladder. Which is weird enough that you'd be facing them in the first place. I guess that's the real issue with it, but... I almost don't mind this. See, that's a pretty strong hand. Like, I love that, but it's a little bit too top heavy, so I just have to hope that I get something now that's a little bit cheaper. Even the superpower that could give you like a walnut or something. Not really the superpower you want to start with there. He's gonna rush me down and there's not much I can do about it. And I got sort of unlucky there, honestly. Here we go. What a bad start. I should definitely try to deal with that, but... that means at least he's not getting value out of the little treasure chest there, so that's good. That's the kind of play that I would make, like where I just don't care and I play it for board presence anyway, even if I think it might not last. And so you have the ability to transform a plant into a random plant. Not really that efficient of a card though for that much. But I should try to deal with this guy, but I can't figure out exactly how. Or he's gonna do it again and he's still not gonna play anything on top of it. Weird. You could have done... I love when people do that. They'll play the chest on top of the chest. Do it 4 times in a row on top of itself. Yeah, sure, we can do one. Alright, that's a little bit annoying. Let's try Astrocado here. Not really much else to do. I don't really want to do that, but I'm in such a dire spot that I don't know. What if I just do that instead? Probably not a good play, but I'm just in such a bad spot, and anything I do was gonna get killed there anyway. So this guy's gonna solo me, the fucking little con man over here. Bro thinks he's Leonardo DiCaprio from Catch Me If You Can. So here, I don't have any way to actually kill that, so let's just ignore it. We'll ignore it, we'll ice block for now. And I will probably have no chance of actually winning this. So this one I sort of lost in the mulligan because I thought I would do better, like... I thought I would get something lower cost. So the bullseye is not going to do anything for me, so... This is nice and all, but it just doesn't matter too much. And that's gonna have strike through anyway, so... And there's no way to actually kill it. Dude, look how one-sided this actually was, like... You know, he didn't do anything that crazy, but somehow he couldn't do anything. Not that I would hang my hat that my decks are so good anyway, but it's just a little bit depressing. That strike through got me, that's fine. Good game. And then what else do we have here? Just we played as that, we play as that, so now it'll be the smash, I guess. Let's just speed run back through whatever. I just want to play a super brains now since we missed a chance because we got that concede bug. So it would be we could play the smash, green shadow, and then the dude, or I guess I can just do green shadow here, that's fine. So I'll do green shadow, smash, and then super brains. Get rid of this. I'll be a little more selective in the mulligan here because we're getting kind of screwed with it. And this is like the pseudo ice energy that we have that's not very good. But it's just some weird attempt for me to do something different at least. That doesn't bother me too much. But it shows you he's going to have a defensive-minded, control, slow-paced type of deck. Surely. The one thing you really want is the snowdrop itself. And if you can do that, then you can buff it early. That's the best thing you have here. So that still works on him, though, too, I think. Or that did happen before. Or I guess it just faded so quickly. Like, it did freeze him. So it's not just that it takes the damage, but it actually takes the effect of it, too, which is kind of fun. So this won't kill it, but it will summon something else, and it often summons itself, which is kind of surprising. Yeah, good game. You know, why then it should be called imp throwing imp, because it throws another imp thrower, haha. Okay, I'm gonna get destroyed already. This is such good value, but I don't really want to do it yet. Let's just do that and hope it's going to be the 2-4, and it was. Dumb luck the game, RNG the game. Fun and interactive mechanics, and not the least of which is the block meter itself. Pot of gold is okay. But no, there's some contention that I have that maybe effects like that shouldn't trigger when you summon them this way. They should only trigger when you play them out of your hand, arguably. Like a proper battle cry effect. So we could actually destroy whatever he summons, which could be what he just bounced back. Not that, not that. I almost want to hold it back until I really need it. That means you have +1/+1 frenzy, which is going to be pretty pretty meaningless actually, because they'll all trade in except for that one, and that one won't even be able to benefit from the frenzy because it's frozen. Now if you summon something big, I can deal with it fairly easily. And so we clear his board. We still have a decent board myself. I always say I love the aesthetic of these two, Neptuna and whatever the other one's name is. You know, just with their hair and the gothic vibe and stuff. Now you might think that's a waste, and it definitely was, but the reason why I did it is because now I can get in a whopping 8 damage, which is actually kind of a big deal. Now you'll be down to literally 10. Only a 2/3, like it doesn't matter that much, but the effect is going to come back to bite me, but it doesn't matter. Damage in your hand, you get +1/+1. Now watch this repeater literally just solo you. You could probably use this to better effect later on. So this alone could do 8. This alone could kill you actually. Yeah, you could be dead right now if the superpower doesn't save you. Even though you have 0 brains, it bugs out and lets you play it anyway. Just like, almost like that's an intended mechanic. You're literally dead if you're not for that. Now because of that play that was totally reactive and couldn't be accounted for, now I'm gonna lose. So now you get the snowdrop. Like that's something I really care about. So this is a little bit unfortunate, and for some reason I don't even care about that. Because it won't kill either one of those. I guess I could flip it back to the hand. Don't be Dark Matter Dragon Fruit. That would be incredibly unlucky, of course. Okay. So now they'll have trouble playing tricks, but oftentimes they still are able to. And that seems almost like a waste, but... they're so low that... they're so low that, you know, I almost shouldn't worry about it. That was arguably a wasteful play too, flipping it back. But it should be over, but now the block meter can still save them. Okay. Good game. Yeah, maybe I'm underestimating the ice synergy, but probably not very much. Alright, let's just do the smash, I guess. I can beat a rank 50, but not on the actual ladder, or not consistently enough to get anywhere with us anyway. I was feeling so motivated at the beginning of the session too, like, oh, if I do well, I'm gonna stay up all night and try to do it, but I would have been too tired anyway. Oh, thanks. Yeah. If there was a serious rematch, plant or zombie? I guess it doesn't matter. You can pick. Let's see. Get rid of this. That card I almost never use either. We got either Smash or Green Shadow that I could play as, and then once those two are gone, we're back to Bad Moon Rising, which I was trying to play at the beginning, but it stole it away from me. Oh, whoops, I always forget that it's still my turn. Yeah, this friends list is the buggiest thing ever. Like, they'll be in the middle of a game and it'll say in a match, and then, oh, they're away. Like, maybe they disconnected too and got that bug, but like, it makes it seem like just it's very sporadic. They could be literally playing against me and we could be in a match against each other and it'll still say away. Like, I can't even message him on here. I hate this game. What happened? Wait, where did he go? Oh, here. That's the whole point of a messaging system. He shouldn't have to be there. I should be able to message him, and then when he comes back, he'll see it. Okay, that doesn't scare me at all. In fact, that's pretty arguably bad positioning. Or no, it's not. Never mind. Alright, that's fine. Already up to the Gargantua phase, so this is exactly what we want. Too bad, though. It's just too bad because I can't get on a good enough streak to do anything here. It almost makes me regret not playing more, but obviously there's nothing I could really have done. Destroy one of their nuts or berries. It's pointless to even play that. So they're down to 10, but they are going to kill this, and far too many people use that card. It shows you it's some kind of meta garbage. Wait, why couldn't I? Oh, because I'm at full health. Duh. Yeah, I wish you could use that on a zombie, then that would have worked out pretty well. It might seem worth it to do this, but it's almost not worth it because, again, you just want to finish them off before they can do anything, and it's just not happening. Play Mustache, that's fine. Oh, here we go, here we go. One of the most crazy busted cards in the game. The Starfruit, so good. 4 less, get rid of that. Now I should win the game, and then I get to say it's a Starfruit, and you've had your 5. I'm pretty much dead anyway. If you know, you know. James Bond reference, which is not the only James Bond reference in the game, because you have that 007 thing. Or I guess that's not really a James Bond reference in the game, it's just how I'm making fun of it. Yeah, every game always seems within reach, and then I end up having to deal with the stupid stuff, like it's not quite enough or something's missing. We could use this, which wouldn't really matter still. The only 3-peater has that, where it's not limited in terms of splash damage. In other words, it can hit the face, which is far more impactful. So you get saved by the block meter, but I have pretty much a 0% chance of winning. Although that thing can be pretty good if it just sticks around, and that could maybe single-handedly win me the game. Or let's say she do this just for the fuck of it, since I always say that I never have a chance to actually use it. It'd be sick if there was some sort of lethal potential there. Which they're, oh, come on. Okay, the smash is gone. So I can do either green shadow or super brains here. Either one is fine with me. Maybe I'll just do green shadow. Clearly, if I could just beat a rank 50 with it, this deck is really good, but it's really not. I mean, there's some good things about it. But you're trying to go for like a pseudo synergy that you don't even really truly have. Right, not all the way. I would need more squashes. I would need something else with the winter melon. Those are maybe the main things I would have to add to it. You do have a 2, 3, and a 4, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, but I'm literally going out sad in this game, in this playthrough, because it just wasn't enough no matter whatever I tried to do. Sacrifice my schedule, try to, you know, play it every day, you know, do the best that I can, and it's just not enough. Imagine being such a filthy casual that you don't have enough time to ladder in PvZ heroes of all things. Okay, so we have, you could do this. Because I'm sure as hell not going to. I can guarantee you that, but he's cutting it really close. He has a day to get 3 ranks, which... Go here, go ahead, buff this. I try. There's these Chinese cheaters. Is that the concede bug that we're talking about? Is it the concede? Or just the fact that they have every card in the game, or the fact that they have multiple? Yeah, blame China whenever something bad happens. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that thing is though either, because it was never happening before. Like, it was only happening recently. Yeah, possibly. That reminds me of like a line from Cell where it's like, yeah, maybe so. That's like the oceaned up version of it. Yeah, possibly. But he's pretty low, which I'm happy about that. We can do a little bait and switch of this too, but you know, move whatever he's gonna put to block here. Or I guess I wouldn't really have had much of a choice there. I could have played this here and then moved that there, I guess. Everybody always has just the perfect right removal on demand. Losing to a literal peppermint. So you could do this. It's not really going to do a whole lot of damage. Not really even worth it, but okay. I'm definitely going to lose here. Look at the long-term late game value this guy actually has. I'll try to indulge like one game with Super Brains just to give him a chance, because he was denied that at the beginning. Assuming that I'm going to lose here, which I probably am. Or maybe not. It's super close anyway. So now you have the simple ability to try to pop the block meter. I should make a compilation. Like, how many times would I have gotten lethal if in this whole playthrough, if the block meter didn't exist. Even if you want to include how many times would I have died too, but I'd be willing to make that sacrifice any day. You can give me a freeze effect, that would be good. Right, possibly did that wrong, but maybe I could have somehow reversed the order in which I did that. Yeah, we can do one, sure. So it'll be a question of, I'm your oldest viewer. Wait, why did that just go away? Check your stream, can I join your Discord? It's literally simply popped from Chess when he watched me in early 2022. He was like one of my earliest regular viewers. Yeah, I guess I'll play a Super Brains then. I'm getting farmed by a rank 15, and no offense to him even, it's just like, I don't get how this happens. Yeah, you can join my Discord. I don't really even ever use it that much, but I can't even say anything though because this game is bugged out. Yeah, Discord is still a better chat system than PvZ Heroes. Not that that's saying much. I love how some of the most successful things are always like something so basic, like, wow, it's a platform that lets you talk to other people. Like, what is so special about that? There's so many things like that, but for some reason, right, that something will take off. Okay, this will be Super Brains for the final showdown of my whole PvZ life. This will be like the last game that maybe I ever play, because that's it, dude. We got tomorrow. Obviously, I'll play tomorrow, but that's it. Oh, are you? Wait, what? Different, simply, though. Right, that's not him. Wait, what are the chances of that? At first he was just joking. I thought he was just joking, but did I not know that, oh, that was simply the whole time? It couldn't be. Why would he be ranked 47 and so invested in this game? I'm so confused now. It's just by sheer chance. Here we can play on the board a little bit, I guess. And of course the Brain Vendor is going to be very good. I'm actually kind of confused now, but I guess it's just a common name. Like simply the speedrunner from who does all those Mario speedruns. Alright, that was pretty frustrating. Very strategic play there. I feel like I've already lost pretty much. This is how quickly it can go down the drain. I do have to worry about the fact of playing on the board for dear life. Okay, see you later, Basilisk. Good games. Oh, here we go, Captain Cucumber. But no, like, even if I did get to rank 50, tomorrow is literally my last day playing this game, maybe ever. Again, just with the finale, or at least for a long time, and it is what it is, dude. I can't even go out with dignity in terms of... This is... Move a zombie, bonus attack. I mean, the problem is that none of this is going to kill it, actually. Or no, I guess that would kill it. Well... I don't know what to make of it. That's still pretty efficient, but obviously he just had another one up his sleeve. I mean, he's just way too good of a card, right? This guy is just way too good. We do have Bad Moon Rising, but we can't play anything here. See, this is the kind of turn that'll just sink you because there's nothing I can do. But no, the one thing you got to realize as far as the sake of time is I could have made it so much easier on myself if I just, you know, oh, I just have a better deck or a meta deck, but I obviously can't do it because I just don't have the collection for it or anything. For sure, I could do one more there. Then everybody who was watching me because of this series, which is maybe a decent amount of people, are all gonna unfollow me because I'm gonna not play this game. But whatever, like it was a good phase anyway. I never really, you know, expect that I'm gonna be playing a game like this that long anyway. I guess I'll play as then Solar Flare because I'm obviously gonna lose this one. Or yeah, like even on YouTube, this has been the best thing in terms of I have a monopoly on the content of this game because nobody else is doing it. At least we did take out Cucumber. Maybe I do actually have a chance now. That was actually a pretty good turn that he somehow didn't have an answer for that. Literally me when I'm playing Wizard 101. Which I've never really played, but once in my life. Try to get as much board presence as possible out there. But yeah, tomorrow night should pretty much be it. Or maybe the morning after I could still do it too. Like if it, let me look at the timestamp again after this. If it's like a day and like 16 hours or whatever. Are you choosing plant or zombie hero? I guess I'll do plant. Or it would have been based, good game. It would have been based on the outcome of that game. I was kind of bugging out and flashing there. 1 day, 15 hours. So tomorrow night, but then also the next morning. So I guess I would have 2 more sessions with it. Yeah, let's do Solar Flare, and that pretty much, I mean, this is pretty much it. Like the next 2 days, I don't know what I'm going to do, but like how much progress I'm going to make. All I have to do is get 7 ranks each time. Incredible. You know what I have half a mind to do is I could do a muted session where like I don't even give commentary and I just do it. If I have like free time, I have half a mind to do that. The way that I would sometimes do with chess. Like, what if I just do? Like, I'll fucking do it all. I don't know. What? Like, if that means that I could have more time to do it when I otherwise wouldn't. It's like a good last resort, but I don't think it'll make much of a difference. But certainly time has been my biggest enemy with this, and it's just tough. Imagine going from being a hardcore gamer with world's first hard mode, permadeath clears, whatever, to, oh, I don't have enough time to get to rank 50 in PvZ heroes because I'm a fucking clown. Stuck in the screen. Yeah, it happens. This whole thing is pretty buggy. Alright, that one worked. Okay, this is definitely the last game because I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. But let's end off on a good note, and I guess we have 2 days left to still play this because given the timing of it, I don't know, like I really just want to at least get to rank 40, but even that I'm not seeing much potential. Or I guess I'll probably do it tomorrow morning though, and then, you know, regardless of what happens, I could do it tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, and then Monday morning, and then it's all over. That seems kind of like a waste, but that guy's effect is so good that I'd rather keep it. I could have done like the opposite of that, I guess. You can conjure a mushroom. This thing is cute, but it doesn't really matter. This thing is fine. And you should maybe wait because you might get a 0 cost one that even has team up or something. We got that guy right back from the grave. Who am I? Raphael from season 4 of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're like, oh, you know, I can't let any of my plants ever die. I love them too much. I'm literally Greta Thunberg over here. Okay, that is pretty sick, actually. That could be a real surprise. Although most of what I have is not going to be very good. I like all these atypical uses of cards. Like, this isn't meant for an aggro deck, but it could still be good somehow. Let me see what I can do here. That was probably actually pretty wasteful, come to think of it. Wait, why does it have 3 attack though? Oh, because of the, obviously, conjuration buff. And nothing I can do about that. Loco Coco is pretty good. Speaking of atypical use of cards. Right, we're getting all this weird stuff that wouldn't even matter here. Whenever you like generate a card, that counts as like a card draw too. I think for some of these effects. Okay, I'm down to 3, and we might have had really no opportunity to do anything. Like, really, I have nothing I can even play. It really wouldn't have mattered what I even did there, or I guess it kind of did. And block meter wouldn't have saved me anyway. Good game. I'm getting farmed on the ladder and by my friends list too. Yeah, we'll just pay attention to see if he gets rank 50. Cut Your Grass should probably get there. I mean, he's so close. Nobody else is going to be even close, really. No block meter for me. No soup for you meme for this game. No block for you, which I wish I could say that more. I wish I had like a dedicated committed deck that was like full bullseye or something. You would think I would really like that. Like every bullseye card in the game together in one deck. I wonder what the most number of them, 4 copies of each. I wonder what the most you could do with that is. So like who's Guardian plus Kabloom is Guardian plus Kabloom. So Spado could have 4 copies of each of these. So 16 plus 12, 28. You could have like 36 bullseye cards right in there. And that would be like a theme gimmick fun deck and have like 4 other things that are just otherwise negligible. Okay, see you tomorrow.